Hey guys and dolls, and welcome back to my channel. You're here with all things about Karen. Bienvenidos a mi canal de YouTube. It's been a long time, right babe? Since we've been on. And as we all know, there's an epidemic going on with the coronavirus, and we all need to stay safe. Right, babe? We're safe here. And something. And we're driving. And Lysol. You're the biggest coronavirus in here. So, what are we going to talk about today, babes? We're on our way to our soon-to-be new home. We had to do some, we had to do the stairs, the steps outside. We had to do some chipping, scraping and painting. What else? We had to repair the fascia. What else we did, hon?
Windows.
Oh, we had repaired 8 windows. We did the basement. We had, because it's an 1880 home. So we had to also, and usually homes before 1970, right? 1970, they all have asbestos, and asbestos won't hurt you as long as you leave it alone or it's not falling, But we encapsulated it, right? Removed and we did encapsulation ourselves. What else? But the jacked up part of all this, it's overwhelming because the appraiser came and he, oh my God, look at my double chin. I should have done the more contour down here. But anyway, the appraiser came and he decided to make us do the steps because it had a little crack. And then out of the whole house, he made us scrape and paint 2 windows when there's more windows, right? So I think it's just thieving because we got to pay this out of pocket, So the appraiser's $525, and then him coming back is another $150. He's stealing. Then I went on the what is that called? Rip off on Google, and he has bad reviews. So I called the VA because I'm getting my house through the VA, and I gave them the reports because it took them almost a whole month to appraise the home. So now they had to ask for an extension, for everything else because we were supposed to close March 31st, but because the stupid appraiser took forever, and now he has to come back this week. So to check on the little other things that he said they needed. But check this out, guys. Whenever you guys buy a home, whether it's the VA or an FHA loan or whatever it is out there, make sure, I lost my train of thought. Shit, I was talking about the appraiser.
Make sure what?
Talking about the appraiser. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. How can I do that? Oh, if you go through the VA or whatever. Oh, man.
You're talking about the appraiser, getting ripped off.
Oh, my God. How the fuck do I lose my memory like that? Well, anyway. Because I was talking about all the FHA loans and stuff like that. It's something that I learned. Anyway, it'll come back to me. That sucks ass. Oh, yeah, that when you purchase a home, that it's not in the winter because apparently he's going to tell me to, then I go around the corner. Now, mind you, the house, I'll do a little tour of it now. In the back, I did the basement, so the basement doors. I saw that it was, chipped. Who the hell paints in the fucking winter? it's possible, but it gets jacked up, especially with raining and everything. So, and since then I'm all the way in bumfuck Egypt, upstate New York, it's always snowing, it's always raining, the weather's very frigid, cold, all that crazy stuff. So obviously if you paint it, it's not gonna stay, you know what I mean? Unless it's a nice day. So the other day I went back, because a couple of days before we had went and repaired the basement doors and whatnot. And all of a sudden, right? I go back 2 days ago. All that hard work that we put in was out the window. So here we go again. We had to scrape it and paint it again. But this time it was sunny and it was kind of warm. And then it started getting cloudy. So, I let it dry and whatnot. And then we put some plastic bags over it. So hopefully it looks good. Then the concrete steps, he was like, oh, you need to do this. Listen, you little bitch. At the end of the day, these steps, like again, concrete and everything else has to be in a weather of 50 and above, right? So we did the best that we could. And if something chips or whatever, it's the fucking winter. Nothing is going to dry thoroughly in a fucking cold weather. So if he comes with some bullshit, I'm going to appeal it. And I'm going to really fuck him over, because I already gave a complaint about him to the VA. And then on top of that, I'm going to the Veterans First, and Daniel Mendoza, amazing loan officer. Jeff Chalker, he's a new loan officer that was transferred to me because my old loan officer went to refi. So this one here, obviously he doesn't know me. I've been working with my old loan officer for almost a year. And this guy here, he's just, no, Karen, he's a great guy. He is nice. Don't worry about it. I gotta fucking worry about it, because now, what I've noticed, all the work that Mr. Mendoza has done, this one is going through it, which I understand he has to go through it, but he's nitpicking, like, dude, it went through underwriting already. I'm approved. Leave my fucking file alone. And he's like, well, last month, and my head was, because when he called me, I was half asleep. He's going to call me and say, oh, in February, I saw that you deposited $420. Yes, bitch, because I usually never left my money in the bank account, because I don't trust banks. Especially with all this shit going on, you never know what they're going to do with your bank account. And back in the days, my bank account was compromised. So I usually get paid and just save it elsewhere. I do not leave it in the bank. So, because of this loan and everything, Mr. Mendoza said, well, you need to put some money in the account. Okay. This fucking idiot, Jafar Chucker, says, well, you cannot be depositing money because it doesn't coincide with the money that you have in there. And then if you have too much, it's going to mess up your loan. Bitches. Like, at the end of the day, like I told him, I don't save my money, so it does not mess up the money that I go in and come out, because I put it back in and I take it out. It's just so annoying, right? So annoying. Like, I'm almost over all this bullshit. Now I understand why people say, I mean, I'd rather have a house because, it's yours and you can do whatever the fuck you want, come as you please. But also, I'm not even living in it yet, but the downsides of it is all this hassle. And then renting, you don't have to really worry about nothing, but you do, because you got to worry about those slumlords. So, either way, we're never going to be happy. But besides that, I hope that each and every one of you are safe out there and your families, and that you are quarantined. And I mean, I really don't even want to talk about this COVID-19 because it's so depressing. But guys, if you guys watch the news, New York City is the epicenter of it all. Like, there's trucks, what is that called? Those trucks that are refrigerator trucks are being called to Brooklyn Hospital, Wyckoff Hospital, and all those hospitals in New York City. What are you doing? In New York City, because the death rate is so high and there's no space in the morgue. So they're taking out the bodies and they're putting them in these trucks. It's very, very sad. Very sad for all the families out there. And like I said again, guys, you know what? Keep all your stuff next to you. You know what I mean? Stay safe out there. Don't forget to sanitize. Use your mask. Use gloves. We don't have it on because we're in our own little cocoon. But as soon as we go outside, we do. So, but yeah. And stay tuned for my little outside tour because I can't go inside because it's closed. But I'm going out there right now, and that's where we're driving to. So stay tuned for my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.